Good evening and welcome to our live crafting session this evening. My name is Jenny McCormack and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I'm based in the market town of Brackley, which is near the Silverstone Formula One racing circuit, and that's in Northamptonshire in the UK. Thank you for joining me this evening. If you're joining live, then do say hi. It's always lovely to know who's with us and joining us live. If you have any questions as we go along, then don't hesitate to ask. And this evening we are using our stamp set of the week. I'll keep it out of the light, sorry. Called Circle Sayings, and we used this yesterday, and I used the flowers and the stars and the starfish, and today I'm going to use that cute little cupcake for a very simple card, so a clean and simple card. So I'm just using white cardstock. I'm using our white note cards and envelopes as the base. There's the note card, there's the envelope, and then I'm just going to stamp onto a piece of white. This is currently cut at 3 1/4 inches by 4 3/4. Sorry, those are inches. That's just the way that the note cards are measured. And I'm just going to be stamping some cupcakes, a little bit of colouring in, and then just putting it together. So nice and simple for a Tuesday evening. It's been a busy day one way and another. We had a great session yesterday at Coffee and Cards and another great session today, and I'm still getting all the catalogues out and ready for you, and the last of the class in a box is out. So it's full on, which is good. I like it busy. But I would like to be slightly ahead of the game rather than slightly behind, I have to say. Okay, right, let me put my phone in the right place, hopefully, so I can see who's with us. So, hi Diane, it was lovely to see you and meet one of your daughters this morning. Hi Brenda, nice to see you too. So, I'm just going to be working on this piece here. And I'm going to grab that cute little cupcake. Now I have something in mind. Whether this is going to work, I don't know. So we'll just try it and see. I am going to mark the centre of this piece of paper because I want to get the 3 cupcakes in line. So I just want to measure this. I haven't really got the right set of rulers here. Let's do it this way. Okay, so that's useful. That's 12 centimetres. So my middle line will be 6 centimetres, and all I need is a pencil. So that's my centre line. So I think what I'm going to do is I just want to position these so I can have 3 and then a sentiment underneath. So all I'm going to do is position this so that roughly, I mean they're still going to be hand stamped, so roughly the centre line of the cupcake is at my 6 centimetre mark, which is just about there. Just going to put a little mark there, and I'm just going to draw a little line across there too. Hi to you, Dee. Thank you for joining us this morning as well. It was lovely to see you. Right, let's rub this out. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this onto a block, which I have here. And I think I'm going to keep these just the same colour, and I'm going to stamp in Berry Burst. That was the most popular colour this morning. It's one of our returning colours. It really is a nice bright, but not not like a fluorescent pink. Magenta Madness that we had was really really in your face. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp. Let me put my other light on. I hope it's not too doesn't make it too bright though. Okay, so I'm just using that line there, and I'm just popping the edge of my stamp on my line, so I know there'll be a little bit of a gap, but that's fine. It's easier to see the edge of the whole stamp than it is the section of it. So I'm just doing this by eye, hopefully. Hi Jeanette, I hope you are keeping well. This is a bit in my shadow, isn't it? There we go. Okay, so I've got 3 cupcakes. Just going to rub that line out, and my line's here. Now if you had the Stamparatus, this would be perfect for some hinge stamping, because you could get them at the same line and the right distance, but making sure I don't knock any of that over. So I've just got 3 little cupcakes, and I'm going to stamp sentiment across the top, or underneath rather, sorry. And I really do like this one, wishing you the happiest of birthdays. It's a really good birthday sentiment, and it's just got an interesting font, I think. Ow. Just moved my foot and I shouldn't have done. I managed to stand on a piece of broken glass yesterday. Oh my goodness, it really hurts when I put any pressure on it. It's sealing up, but if you just catch it at the wrong angle, my goodness, it hurts. It's a bit like having a really deep paper cut, and you know what that's like when you just catch it. Okay, so I've got wishing you the happiest of birthdays, like so. So nice and simple, nothing complicated about this one whatsoever. And my plan was to keep this simple and just literally, thank you Jeanette, pop this onto here. I may cut it down further, but I might leave it just as is. And let's do a little bit of colouring. So I've got our blends pen in Light Bubble Bar. That's that really nice pale pink. And what have I got to go with that? Don't know whether I'm going to do that for the icing. I think I might do that for the icing, because the cupcake case I can do different different colours. So I'm just going to do these all the same. So this is the dark. Just going to add this in like so. I'm just going to do all 3 the same. Who wouldn't like a cupcake on their birthday? And the good thing about this cupcake is it's completely calorie free. Not sure it has quite the same effect though, does it? Never mind. Okay, so just adding that little bit of darker colour. Then I'm going to add the lighter pink. So these are both bubble baths. So these pens I'm using are designed to blend in together. So you can use them over and over on your card and it won't pill the paper. Not as you go completely mad. And they come in packs of 2, so you get a dark and a light. Like so. And because I've used the Berry Burst ink, if there's a little bit of bleeding of the ink when it mixes with the alcohol, that's fine because it's all in that same pink tone. Okay, so I've got 3 pink cupcakes. Let me lift that up to the screen so you can see that a little bit better. I'm going to add a light yellow because this is going to be like a sponge. So a vanilla, I can't even say it, a vanilla sponge and pink icing. So I'm just using, this is so Saffron, a really soft yellow. We also now have, of course, Lemon Lolly, which is an even lighter yellow. I think I've ordered those pens. I'm just waiting for those to arrive, and I'm pleased to say that Stampin' Up have managed to in the main catch up with the orders. We were running a long way behind after a very busy start to April and then a crazy time with Easter and things like that. So I've got Wink of Stella that I can add for a bit of glitter, and also you could put some glue down and sprinkle glitter on top. Now I'm just going to see what colour my cases need to be. So I've got Petal Pink. Hi Sue, lovely to have you join us. I think this might be the wrong pink, but this is what I could do with a gold pen. Oh, excellent, Diane. So Diane's joined our team and her starter pack has arrived. Oh, that's brilliant. I'm really pleased. Well, it sort of works. So this is dark. It's always exciting when you get Stampin' Up boxes arrive, as you will get to know. So, and then I'm just going to use the light Petal Pink over that. There we go. So I'm completely confused because we had a bank holiday yesterday, but we did have coffee and card, and then I did my evening live crafting instead of the morning. So today I've been thinking it's Wednesday, not Tuesday. Hey ho. I'm quite glad it's Tuesday because it still gives me another day then. And then of course we've got another long weekend this weekend coming. Okay, so not a massive amount of detail that I'm adding to this because there's enough in the stamp really to give that suggestion of those cases like that. And I think all I'm going to do is put some pink sequins on the top, and that is going to be my card. It really is as simple as that today. So in the crafting world for card making, we call this a clean and simple card, known as a CAS, clean and simple, because there's not a lot of detail, there's a lot of white space, and it's a simple design, a simple concept. So that's going to be the card, so I'm going to layer that up. I've got to add cupcakes to the envelope, of course. So let's pop one of those on there. So that basically is the card. I'm going to add some sequins, as I say. So put cupcake on the front. Let's put one on the envelope. You could put 3 if you want to. Like so, and you could put obviously a happy birthday sentiment in the middle. I think what I will do is use this one, wishing you everything wonderful, from Charming Sentiments. This is one of my, along with Just For You, those are my most used stamps in that set, which is why they're so well used and stained. So wishing you everything wonderful. But the question is, Diane, whether you opened your starter pack or whether your daughter helped you. Okay, so wishing you everything wonderful. It's going to go inside. And just because I'm rather in love with this cupcake, it's going to go on there, on the inside as well. Okay, so let's just layer these together, and I'm not even going to put dimensionals on. I'm going to keep this really flat. You could add a little bit of, I thought you might do, Diane says she had help, a little bit of pink with the blending brush, just sort of underneath each one, almost like a shadow. And I know it says red, I know it's pink, and it got a little bit on it. If you can see that, whether it will get picked up enough by the camera. So it's just a little bit of a shadow. Don't know if you can see it or not. Maybe just, depending on what if you're watching on a phone, probably not. Okay, so let's layer this up, and then I'm also going to add Wink of Stella, our glitter pen, and some sequins. In fact, I could put sequins all the way over the icing if I wanted to. Okay, so that's the inside. This is the front. And I think this would suit any age of recipient. Thank you, Diane. It's that berry burst, you see. Okay, let's have a look. And I have my Wink of Stella. And plenty of sparkle. Let's add this to the icing. So when you get a new Wink of Stella pen, it has a little black ring, and what you need to do is unscrew this and remove the ring, and then that will release the glitter. And if you haven't used it for a while, thanks Jeanette, then you will need to shake it up so that the glitter gets moved around in the liquid. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this on each side, like so. There and there. That's it. And then to decide what bling I'm going to add. So I'm looking for two things. One is the size and the other is the colour. Now I've got pearls, which would definitely do, and I've got these new ones, so these might do. So this is Moody Mauve, but I could put one of the small ones on top of each. I was thinking of dotting sequins around, but actually I think one on each will do the job. And these come in all of the 5 new in colours and in 3 different sizes. Probably 5, 4 and 3 millimeters. There's one. Oops. Two. Let's use the other side. Pick up this one. So the other side has a little putty refill. There you go. And there we are. A nice, clean and simple card using just the little cupcake from Circle Sayings, which is this stamp set, available from the new catalogue as from today, so that's orderable. And this comes as a bundle with a punch, a circle punch. But that's it, there's our card. So I hope you like it. Nice and simple, nothing complicated. I will also colour in the cupcakes on the envelope, but you don't need to see me do that. But I hope you like the design. And I will be back tomorrow, Wednesday, at 10 AM for another live session featuring some more from Circle Sayings. So I hope you're able to join me, and if not, you can still obviously watch on catch up or replay, whether that is on YouTube or Facebook. And if you have any queries or questions about the products that I've used or the way that I've made the card, then don't hesitate to pop them in the comment section. Oh, hi Tracy, sorry, I only just spotted that you joined us. So there we go, sweet little cupcakes. So thank you so much for joining us. I'll finish this off and I'll post it in the comment section or on my Facebook page a bit later. And thank you so much. I hope you have a great evening, morning, afternoon, depending on where you are from and when you're watching. And I look forward to catching up with you really soon. Bye for now. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.